here I have my PC booted up off a single USB, and I've got all these boot options available to me. I want to boot it into Clonezilla Live. I've got Clonezilla Live. If I want to boot it into Gparted, I'm in Gparted. Puppy Linux, Puppy Linux. And if I want to run through an installation of Windows 11, I'm in Windows 11. In this video, I'll show you how to create a multi-boot USB using Ventoy. Make sure you have a blank USB storage device. In my case, I have a 32 gig PNY. Then you want to go to the ventoy.net website. This little program lets you create a multi-boot USB where you can boot into multiple ISO files or any storage device that has a bootloader on it. So we'll go to downloads and we'll get the version for Windows. Once downloaded and extracted, we want to run the Ventoy to disk file. And this opens the program where you can choose which device you want to turn into a multi-boot device. I'll select my PNY, and then all you do is hit install. It'll warn you that everything on the device will be erased because it has to format the drive. There's nothing on the drive, so I'm fine with this. It's going to ask you again. If you're sure, say yes. And in a couple of seconds, it will go ahead and install itself. It's complete. And I want to show you what it did. Under Computer Management, Disk Management, you can see it created a boot partition on the flash drive, and we have the rest of the space to ourselves. But on that space, what you want to do is put whatever image that you want to boot into here. So I'll close this window. Oh, and I also want to show you the options. These options allow you to set how you want to install Ventoy on the USB drive. You can set the partition style, file system, and some other things. But now that that's set up, I'll go into my home directory here, and I've got a couple of images, Linux Mint, Rescuezilla, and a Windows 11 Enterprise image. And I'll just copy all of those to the USB. Once those are copied, that's all you have to do. Now just close this and restart the PC, and then boot into the USB flash drive. Under the boot manager, select the USB flash drive, and you should see Ventoy booted up, where you can choose any of the ISOs that you put on the drive. I want to boot into Linux Mint, maybe install Linux Mint on a new computer. It will go ahead and launch the Linux Mint system. Or if I wanted to boot into Rescuezilla, I can boot into Rescuezilla. And again, if I wanted to install Windows 11 on a new PC, I could do so easily. If you press F4, you can boot into any local system installed on a computer. In my case, I've got Windows, so I can boot up Windows.